All right, this is my third time doing this video. Brought to you by Force Ad. All right, anyway, it's your boy Vizzolmania. Some people know me as Vizzolmania, the rapper, artist, producer, writer. Other people know me as Vizzolmania, the owner of VC Media Design Agency. Other people know me as the creator of TFV Designs, which I sell digital assets, digital products, templates, invitation templates, flyer templates, things of that nature on on the digital marketplace. I started this YouTube probably about 2 years ago in 2022, but I was at a standstill. I was in between working my job, running my graphic design agency, and doing music as well. So I never really got around to uploading things onto the channel. I think the only video that I was able to upload was talking about Etsy's star seller program or feature that they had just introduced. So yeah, this is like 2021, 2022. Coming back to this page at the end of 2024, my particular goal is first and foremost to be able to okay. When I did get back around to logging into this channel and seeing that I didn't upload anything. When I did get back around to remembering that I had even had this YouTube channel, a light bulb went off in my head. I'm going to work this channel with some intent. So I got three goals. First and foremost, I want to be able to teach and help people. I want to be able to teach people how to make money online, how to get better as a creative, how to get better as a digital creator, graphic designer, whatever you desire to be that I can help with. That's my first goal. My second goal was to be able to prove something to myself that I am worth it, that I am qualified to be a coach, qualified to be a teacher, qualified to be an instructor. So that's the second goal. My third goal was just being able to provide value in the designer, digital entrepreneur community. One of the things that when I first got on this wave of like my career path, as far as digital creating, digital products, digital entrepreneurship, I didn't see a lot of people that look like me talking about what I do. Uh, there's a lot of people that so the world is so diverse, the space is so diverse. I know that there are people out there that look like me that probably share similar background, share similar mindset that I had when I first started. So that's one of the factors that help with the third goal. I just want to be someone valuable in the community, whether I'm a part of a community that's already thriving, whether I have to create a community on my own of like-minded creative individuals. That's what I want to do. I don't come from a whole bunch of money. I come from the slums. Sound like Tony Montana. I come from the slums, but real life though. Like I don't come from money. I grew up single parent household with my mama and my little brother and my older sister. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the middle child out of three. Like my mama, I love my mama. Like salute to mama. Salute to you. You watching this? I gotta keep it real though. Like my mama, she didn't have the type of mindset that I have when it comes down to business. I have business savvy people in my family. I have some very very successful people in my family, but my intermediate family, like my living household, it wasn't like that. Like I know what it is. I remember when food stamps was paper. Like I used to go to the arcade in the candy store with paper food stamps. So aging myself a little bit, but just want to let y'all know, like I'm not coming from a place of privilege at all. I'm coming from a place of this all organic. All right. So not to give y'all a whole bunch of backstory about me, but just to let you know, I'm results driven. I like to do things and see what effect I had on them, or what type of impact that my involvement brought to the table for the greater good of the community or the body. So 2024, we starting out. I've been running my Etsy shop. I opened my Etsy shop in January 2021. Some of this information you probably have seen in the live video that I posted, my first live. I started my Etsy shop in January 2021, and I was putting up listings. I didn't make no bread January, February, March, April, until like April. Okay, so I'm working a job, still working my design agency, still doing freelance graphic design work. Was on Etsy for 3 to 4 months and didn't make any money. Okay, so that was January 2021. January 2024, I'm making money on Etsy. Things are going smooth. I'm still working a job. I'm not making life changing money to where I'm gonna walk away from everything I do. So I gotta give y'all some transparency. Making I'm making good bread, but it ain't the bread where it's like 50, 60,000 a month. It's nothing like that, okay? Not yet. Not yet, baby. But January 2024, I ran into a little situation, honestly, some months prior with these car loan people. January 2nd, 2024, my car get repoed. I work about an hour away at an Amazon FBA warehouse. So this is all kind of crazy. It's all gonna kind of come to a full circle moment. Working at Amazon, like an hour away from my house, car get repoed. So I still got to get to work. I still got to make money. Still got to pay for rent. You know what I'm saying? Pay for my living expenses while I figure out what's going on with my car situation. Long story short, um, I want to say about 3 weeks of Ubering back and forth. Like Uber was the distance. Uber is probably about 60 there, 40 back. So I'm spending $100 every shift to go and get some money at Amazon fulfillment warehouse or whatever. So I'm doing that. I'm probably making in a day, I'm probably making like 225, 250. So I'm only, and that's even before taxes. So I'm only making about like $100 a day while my car, like while I ain't had no car. So from January 2nd to I want to say about February 18th, I didn't have no car. I ended up buying me another whip the next month. Shout out to the big guy. I was able to do that. I bought me a new car, stayed going to work. I stayed designing, stayed posting on Etsy. I'm still making over $1,000 a month on Etsy at the time that this is going on. Things are going good. I'm getting into different niches because the niche that I started with, I'm kind of wanting to pivot on Etsy. Also, I have a Shopify. Uh, I have a Shopify storefront that I have open, and I have other hustles that are going on too, like Flourish Avenue. This is a clothing line I started with my college homies. Shout out to Tony Flourish. Shout out to Isaiah Treadwell. Shout out to De Niro. You know what I'm saying? Indiana. But yeah. So I had other things going on, other things that required my time, attention, and focus. So Etsy was sometimes it would hit the back. Like I was making money, and I was always looking at my data and figuring out trying to how to get better. But for some reason, it just seemed like it was kind of going up and down, going up and down. $3,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $4,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So it went like a roller coaster. So that's when I decided to focus on Shopify, focus on other social media platforms to try to drive traffic to my Etsy shop. One of my best friends, he planned to get married May 5th, 2024, right? And this is all he's been playing. He had this in his head for years. Okay. Shout out to my boy Sheed, man. South Beach Sheed. I love you, boy. Shout out to you and Jazz. I love you, bro and sis. But we had planned for his bachelor trip. We planned to go to DR to I was about to say Costa Rica. We planned to go to Punta Cana. And fam, my new car started having problems. So we planned to go like the beginning of March 2024. I told you I just got this car in February 2024. Having car problems, pay the expenses to get the car fixed. At Amazon, at work, working, everything smooth. Fam, why I locked the keys in the car the day before I'm supposed to go catch my flight? You know what I'm saying? And like my spending wasn't the best in the since the beginning of the year. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. So like I was kind of strapped. I'm like, man, it's like my last 400-500. I ain't about to call nobody and come unlock my car. But I had to. But by the grace of the big God, I got a new design client the next day. You know what I'm saying? Just off of freelance, off of freelance references. I'm a God fearing guy. I'm not super religious. I'm not a Bible thumper or anything like that. But I do believe in the essence. I do believe that, you know what I'm saying? I do believe in the greater good. When I went to DR, fun times, very fun times. When I went to DR, this is my first time out the country. Like I went and got a passport and everything. Like after my car got repo, I was still going on this trip. Like, cause I knew I was gonna get another car. Basically, when I'm on this trip, it's really opening up my mind to so many things. Like opening up my like my vision. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, the horizon. Like I got to see over the horizon. You know what I'm saying? Because my boys have been trying to get me out the country. My boys have been told me to like travel the country and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like because these guys, like they've been traveling. Everybody got their life. Everybody got shit they deal with, but they've been traveling and like we went. It really was a great time. Like real deal camaraderie. You feel me? So when I was over there, I was trying to figure out how to make sure that I got some bread when I come back because like taking off from work, you know, I'm missing like $600-700. So I had never ran a sale on Etsy before. If I did, I had ran it for like a long time. I can't remember the video or the YouTube creator that had stated, and this is a pretty well known thing amongst the Etsy community. I was watching a video and they were like, yeah, you got to run a sale for a day, and the sale has to end within that day. So I tried it when I was in DR. I wasn't sure how much money I was gonna make. Honestly, I was like, man, I need to sell some flyers because like because I live in Indy. I live in Nap. I'm from Nap. My flight was my flight coming back was landing in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And I got relatives up there, but they more so like in Gary, Indiana, East Chicago, Hammond, the harbor, Salute 219. And they older. So I wasn't trying to like ask them to come get me and bring me back to the city or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I need some money, like some money to Uber, some money to get on the Greyhound or whatever. I had put up all my items in my shop. And I probably was getting like eight to 10 sales on and off every other day. Look, when I put the 50% sale up, and you could do any type of percentage off. When I did the 50% though, that made that took my product from $27 to $13. Man, you know how many products I sold while I was in DR? Do you know how many digital products I sold when I was in DR? On a beach, cuz. And like a lot of these people on YouTube, I ain't gonna say a lot of them be faking, but it's so many people I be like, where's the proof? Not saying you gotta prove nothing to me, but where's the proof of concept? You know what I'm saying? In business, proof of concept is a very important thing. Like in personal life, we can always say we walk by faith. You ain't doing that in business. We got to see the plan, the roadmap. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't even remember how many sales I had start averaging a day, while I was in DR, and I put this when I ran this sale on my shop. But dog, I was like, man, I should have stayed. I should have stayed in DR because like it was lovely. It was looking good. So once I got back to the States, once I got back to the crib, I was like, okay, I'm gonna run a sale every day because that's gonna that's gonna help trigger. That's gonna help rank my products. It's gonna help trigger the algorithm. That's what I meant to say. Uh, and also it's just gonna give me more sales. Like I was wondering how so many people got sales. I seen a lot of people they have email lists, they create and run Facebook groups, things that I'm familiar. Like I understand the concept of what they are, but I'm an extroverted introvert. I like people, but I enjoy myself a little more than just being around a crowd of people. So that is one of my goals for 2025, starting a Facebook group and doing an email list because people getting paid. But anyway, so that was March. So I'm making sales. Like I'm making to the point where I'm like, when I get back to the States, I ain't gonna have to work like that. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is financial freedom. Financial freedom. I want to be able to put money into the community. I want to be able to be a resource to my community. I want to be able to. I don't want my family to struggle. I don't want anybody to have to work. If they work for the empire. You know what I'm saying? But like, if they could do what they want to do, but they never need for like no resources, no startup bread. That's what my mindset is at. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the foundation for Flourish Avenue. We believe everybody can flourish on your avenue. If you got a dream, you got a goal, you plant the seed, water it with the grind. Man, listen, putting in that work ain't always cute. It ain't always pretty, but we want y'all to look fly while y'all doing what y'all got to do so you can go do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole mantra of Flourish Avenue. But making these sales, figuring out, okay, how can I increase my order value? Okay. So watching different videos, taking in so much information. When you watch so many videos on YouTube and you feel like, and you know that you have a skill set, they call it analysis paralysis, information overload. And this is me telling y'all, stop watching these people. Y'all have watched enough. You have to take action. Take action, go get some data, then come back and see where you can improve, where you can fix your mistakes. Okay. But all that, I've been watching people for 3 months and ain't did nothing. Fuck that. You gonna have to get up off your ass and get to it. All right. Now this is really me talking. I'm talking without no script. The other video I was talking, I was reading off a script trying to be professional because I want to come across as a clear communicator. But I feel like just being natural is the best way to give it to y'all. So I'm making sales, selling digital products. I also had put in some print on demand products in my shop. So still working at Amazon. May pass, June pass. I want to say either June or July, whatever month Amazon Prime Week is. Okay, so when I started at Amazon, I started as a picker in the warehouse. I started as a picker, hired on. Everything was smooth. I started as a picker. I was a picker for like 3 or 4 months. I had got written up like 3 times for either picking. I don't pick slow. I think I just had I couldn't find the item. Like in the Amazon warehouse, if you got like jewelry, if you sell like jewelry or anything like that, the packages are tiny, cuz like the packages is tiny, like tiny. You feel me? And I'm supposed to wear glasses. So anyway, I get rolled up 3 times. Like I get rolled up more times than what I'm supposed to. It don't lead to termination right then and there, but I get rolled up so many times to where they have to put me on the probation. So I have to have perfect scans for the next 3 months, right? Or I get terminated. I had perfect scans for the next 3 months, the next 90 days. I had perfect scans in the Amazon FBA warehouse from fulfillment center. I'm sorry. So I go from that, I get asked to go be something else. Like I get asked to go to inbound because picking is outbound. I get asked to go to inbound. I go to inbound. I begin stowing. I'm a storer. I only stole for like a month. Then they asked me to be a problem solver. So literally, like when I go to work now, I'm not doing like regular warehouse stuff. I'm on a computer, cuz I'm on a computer doing like inventory checks and things like that for inbound. So I'm doing this for 7 months. I'm doing problem solving for 7 months. When I came in, I was doing picking, and then I transitioned to do stowing. But now I'm doing problem solving, and I'm chilling. Like, look, I'd be watching House of the Dragon on the clock. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Amazon Prime roll around. They call everybody who's in different positions to come and pick. I ain't picked in 5, 6 months. What y'all want me to pick for? You know what I'm saying? So this is well past that probationary time I told y'all I was on where I had to have the perfect scans. So I'm thinking everything all good. So like I told y'all about the little jewelry things, like I swear I remember it was a piece of jewelry that I couldn't find Amazon Prime Week. A month later, They come and they like, yeah, we gotta talk to you. Woo, woo, woo. I'm already thinking I know what it is in my mind, but I'm not thinking it's no termination because like I beat the probationary period and like when I probably like took a break too long or something like that, and y'all had to come and do the little comment communicator bullshit. Like y'all never mentioned nothing about like my scan, like me still being on scan patrol, on scan watch. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I ain't mad at Amazon. Business is business. Anyway, they end up terminating me, right? So I'm like, damn, like I damn near just hit my year yesterday. How, like, that's just weird. You feel me? But at the same time, like I said, business is business. So I ain't tripping. I'm still making money from my online digital shop. I still got a freelance graphic design company. But me, I don't come from money, but there are certain things I'm trying to do within my life. So I'm about that bag. You know what I'm saying? So like honestly, living good to me is making 30,000 a month. Of course, not doing working any job is not going to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be working for like the government or something like that, like with a crazy contract and access and stuff like that, or be one of these traveling nurses. But I don't think they make 30,000 a month, probably like 15. But anyway, uh, I just had to stay on it, man. I just had to stay on it. I can't like I can't sit still. I don't like sitting still. Like if I'm at work and they like, oh yeah, y'all just chill. I don't like that. Let me go because I got other stuff to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna clock out. I'm gonna go. Yeah, yeah. I'm out of here. You feel me? So left Amazon and I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm about to create. I seen a couple YouTube videos of entrepreneurs who are party planners and into event planning and crafting. The whole reason I got into designing the digital product that I do is because I was a party promoter from high school, college, even in some of my adult years. I promote events. I like making a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got no kids right now, but if I do decide to have kids, everybody gonna know because it's gonna be like a movie. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just real big on visual presentation. I'm real big on visual marketing, branding, things like that, visual messaging and storytelling. So I'm looking for a job after Amazon let me go. Looking for a job. I come across DoorDash. I'm not like I don't like dealing with food at all. And I really don't like dealing with people a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? So DoorDash was cool once I figured out, oh, you can go just pick up something for somebody, go drop it off, deliver it, and you ain't gotta talk to them, you ain't gotta say nothing to them, right? Then I also came across Amazon Flex, but I was sick of like just even being associated with Amazon because I feel like what they did was bogus at the time. So I wasn't messing with Amazon Flex. I was trying to get the bread the other way. So I'm doing DoorDash for a little bit here and there, and I'm looking at the miles on my card. I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't gonna get me 10. This ain't gonna get me 10K in a month. For some people it may, but this ain't gonna get me 10K in a month because I'm not doing this for 12 hours a day. I have clients I have to do designs for. You know what I'm saying? I have research that I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get a product to really pop or something like that. So just going through like these different hustles. I was on gig apps. I ain't got no felonies, but like when my background check get ran by these gig apps and things like that, they say they act like I'm a felon or something like that. So, um, and it's so weird. When I was a kid, like 15, like 14, 15, 16, I used to apply to McDonald's. Like I never even had an interview at McDonald's. Like all my family didn't work at like McDonald's or some type of fast food, but I ain't never even been interviewed at McDonald's. So I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe some people fit in these places and some people don't. Maybe they knew I wasn't about to just be going for, you know. But I ain't scared of no hard work. I used to work at the skating rink. I used to DJ at the skating rink, not DJ like that, but I used to control the music at the skating rink. Skate tech, so I used to help fix people's skates, fix the brown counties, clean the bathrooms. Y'all know the West Side skating rink, man. The girls' bathroom was getting trifling, cause pick up. I used to go around, sweep the whole skate floor, pick up. So I'm not scared. I'm not scared of hard work. It's certain shit that I've graduated from though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm taking all this time looking for these jobs. I end up coming across a job called GXO. It's a contractor for Nike. So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'm working at Nike. Cool." And I skipped past this, but I should have said it before. When I was working at Amazon fulfillment center, dog, like a kid in a candy store. I could have went and worked any other job. I could have went and got my CDL. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my CDLs this year, but when I was at Amazon, it's so because it's Amazon FBA, so fulfilled by Amazon. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with that. Merch by Amazon. So basically, I'm in a fulfillment center where regular people like me are selling shit on Amazon to regular people like me. These aren't it ain't Fortune 500 companies whose inventory and shit is in here. It's regular people like me and you, and they making bank. Like this is an actual Amazon warehouse, but the people who are getting money off this shit is people like you and me, or people who you know what I'm saying sat down, got focused, and made a business or made a brand. I'm talking about selling hair, stickers, bro, everything in that mug. You feel me? So like, I just wanted to let y'all know, like that's one of the reasons I really stayed down at Amazon because I was seeing so many products. Some products I seen and created and I sell them now. You know what I'm saying? Not physical, but like digital versions of them. But anyway, so I started working at GXO with Nike. GXO was pretty cool, except the when the managers got like a when the supervisor I'm just here to get a check. I ain't here to do none of that extra shit. Cause I really could be I really got somewhere more important to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at GXO for like a month and some weeks. I'm having some power steering issues with my car. So I go and get it looked at. And basically they tell me I'm gonna have to get a new pump. 3 days after I get my car looked at, I'm thinking that I could still, because they told me like it's a problem I need to get fixed, but more so it'll affect me down the line, not 3 days later. So 3 days later, I'm on my way to GXO and I get out the highway and my car starts smoking. Like it's smoking crazy. So the job is right near the highway. So I just pull up to the job and I park to see what's going on. I open the hood and they like, "Hey bro, you know your car on fire?" I'm like, "What?" So I pop the hood, open the hood. Whole interior of the hood, like the top part of the hood, is on fire, and you can see right where the power steering pump is. That bitch was melted. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like something exploded in my hood, but it's on fire. And I'm going around asking if people got water in the parking lot. They acting like they don't understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. Finally, this little shorty, she ended up giving me a bottle of water. I had to throw the water on her, but the whole time I'm calling them. I don't call like if it's an emergency, I'm gonna call them people, but I don't be having dire needs like that to be calling them people. You know what I'm saying? So I had to call the fire, the call 911. I said, "Who do I call for the fire department?" And I guess they forward me or whatever. And like I said, like these warehouses in the town I'm in Indianapolis, these warehouses is on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? So this is like an hour and 20 minutes away from where I stayed, further away from the Amazon that I was driving an hour to get to. So dog, the fire, like it's so embarrassing. The fire people come out. I'm supposed to be like I was 30 minutes late at work. You know what I'm saying? Uh Fire people come, they put it out or whatever, take my information, woo, woo, woo. Then the managers, they come out, they like, "Oh yeah, you gonna have to get your car towed, like basically out the lot." Then another month was like, "She might as well go to work." I get off at three in the morning. Y'all talking about I gotta get my car towed. Ain't nobody about to come tow my car at 3 in the morning. If I'm gonna get it told, I'm gonna get it told now because I gotta figure out how to get back to this mug. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, end up getting my car towed. I pay like 300 to get it towed. Get back to the crib because I take off for the rest of the night. I'm pissed off. So I get back to the crib. I am looking up mechanics, and I forget that my mom's neighbor is a mechanic. So I end up getting away over my mom's house, and I'm talking to the neighbor. He come over the next day and basically tell me what it is I need to replace. Whole bunch of things that went on with my car. I ended up having to pay like $1,000 to get it fixed. So basically, just got a new power steering pump, power steering belt, um, and Man, I should have recorded. Y'all should have seen it. My pulley had popped off and was scraping my coolant reservoir so hard that basically had a little seeping hole in it. So when you put any coolant in it, it would leak out. It would leak out and start like fluttering or whatever. So all that's going on. Oh, and by the way, I got the car fixed, but it still had a leak. I went to pull apart, pick apart, whatever you want to call it. Me and my mama boyfriend, he helped me pop that thing out that thing. I popped that thing out that old car when it put it in my car. I'm like, man, I could have been fixed my car, but anyway, jack of all trades. But anyway, so it just seemed like constant things. Last summer, my shop had got suspended. You know what I'm saying? So it just seemed like, damn, like every summer something's going on, bro. Something's happening. You feel me? But I ain't give up. Like I ain't quit. You know what I'm saying? So like I ended up losing that job, but I came across something new. So I came up with selling a package of my products instead of just selling them individually. Selling a package, selling just to let you guys in. Like I do like party decor, invitations and things like that. So instead of just selling the invitation, why not sell the invitation and a backdrop? Why not sell the invitation, a backdrop, and a chip bag design, all digital? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the idea that I came up with as I was leaving GXO. So that was probably about a month ago. So right now I've been crafting, constructing. Okay, how can I create these tiers basically to increase my order value and provide better value for the person that's having the event or a person having a party. I want y'all parties to be memorable. I want people to be talking about y'all parties. Like if you from the 90s, you grew up with photo albums and stuff like that in your grandma living room. I want that type of vibe because like family celebration, life's so short, man. We gotta have a good time while we're here. So coming up with these kits, I felt like was a really good idea. Coming up with the kits, and I know I'm not really going on like a straight and narrow chronological timeline for y'all. It's a lot of other things that happen in a year, but just letting y'all know like the thing that you have to be is resilient. Resilience. You got to be resilient, baby, because like the moment you feel like giving up, that first win is right around the corner. It's right there. The moment you feel like giving up, quitting, packing this shit up, selling all your studio equipment, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are somebody who's been wanting to get on Etsy, been wanting to get into YouTube, you want to get into TikTok, like just be a creator, get up. 2025, look alive. That's the motto. You gotta look alive 2025, man. Stop watching all these talking heads. You gotta get up. Life happens. Shit gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's a rainy, cold, gray day in Indianapolis. But I told myself I'm doing 4 videos today. Roberto Blake, shout out to Roberto Blake. I watch a lot of his videos. I actually was on one of his lives and I was just telling him like I make money on Etsy, woo 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 woo. What do you recommend me do when I get it like to get on YouTube? And he gave some really, really good game. He said, man, I'm a maniac. I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, I'll do that. I'm like, and I really know how to do all those things. Like I'm Adobe Creative, I'm not Adobe Creative Suite certified, but I'm certified. I just don't have the certification, but I've been working in the programs, the suites, and the platforms since like 2010, 2011, since I was in high school. So I said this on one of my live videos. A lot of people operate out of the corner of fear, and that comes across as procrastination. It comes across as uh, imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is a killer. It's a killer. Fear is a killer. A lot of people see stuff and be like, I ain't even gonna try it because like I'm just scared of what people would think. Me making this video right now, I'm telling y'all, I wrote out 20 scripts. Damn, man. My last video, I said, this is my third time doing this video. Well, this is my fourth time doing this video. My mic was off the whole time. I just told a whole year life story and my mic was off the whole time. This is some bullshit. But anyway, 2025, I want you to be resilient. I want you to be Mic check 1 2 1 2. Damn. Okay. So Mike 1 died. Mike 2 on deck. But yeah, if you somebody, just be resilient. 2025, baby, we gotta look alive. It's out here for us. Don't be fried, okay? 2025, be resilient, be willing to pivot. If something that you've been doing for years is not working for you, you have to go back and do some tweaking, or maybe you just have to pivot. You just got to pivot and move to something else, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look at this video because I don't know how much the audio is gonna be good. But yeah, I'm just letting y'all know I'm trying. Be intentional. Yeah, be intentional. Don't be a go with the flow person. Be intentional. Because when you go with the flow, you can fucking just land anywhere. When you got intent, you have a guideline. You got boundaries. You got certain standards. So I just want to give y'all that. Subscribe.